Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 player review, and today guys I'm going to be reviewing the 89 rated second in form Luis Suarez from Atletico Madrid. Very excited to have him once again in the club. It's been quite a few weeks since I've used his 88 rated in form, so I thought of him coming in today, getting himself a new in form. I thought I wanted to test him out, see if he's better than that 88 rated card. Is he worth buying? Is he still a usable card at this stage of the game? Of course, since I last used him, there's been the whole foot freeze promo, there's been the road to the final stuff, lots more cards have been put into packs since, and so I wanted to see if he's still a good striking option to be able to go for in this game. And the first mistake that I did make was massively overpaying for him. I bought him just after 6 p.m. for 129,000 coins, initially thinking that was a good deal. No, I couldn't have been more wrong. I can't even sell him for 85,000 coins now. Thankfully, I do have a Testegen in the club who I've just sold for like 50k. So technically, when I do eventually sell Suarez, I wouldn't have lost anything. But I technically have, because I've now lost a 90 Testegen. But at least I've been able to get like all the coins back, I suppose, which isn't too bad. But anyway, 3 games played with Luis Suarez, 3 goals scored and 2 assists. He does also have 3-star skills as well as 4-star weak 4. He has some amazing in-game stats: 93 positioning, 94 finishing, 91 shot power, 95 reactions as well. I did also have the Catalyst chem stat, and then finally the player traits I did have, or he does have, solid player and outside foot shot. And it was so weird using this card because, as I said before, it's been a few weeks now since I've used his 88 card, which I initially loved using. You know, he's my favourite player of all time. I absolutely loved watching him at Liverpool. I still like watching him every now and again, like in the Champions. I don't really watch La Liga too much, but being able to see him in, like, you know, the Champions League and stuff like that, of course, is still very cool. And I still rate him very, very highly. Like, I wish he would have come back to Liverpool instead of going to Atletico Madrid this season. But I suppose you can't always get everything you want in life. But yeah, in terms of how this card is to use in game, I still think he's a fantastic finisher. I think there are a few problems to him, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But in terms of his finishing, he's absolutely top class. I mean, he came in with 5 goal contributions in the 3 games, 3 of those contributions being goals. And he is brilliant there, you know, having the 4-star weak foot, having the outside foot shot trait. His shooting stats on the whole are sublime. I mean, as I said before, 93 position, 94 finishing, 90 long shots, 92 volleys, 91 shot power as well. He is clinical in front of goal 100%. And if he was never, you know, finishing off chances, the goalkeepers are always pulling off like amazing saves. But the problem is, you really have to adjust, or I had to adjust my style of play when using the Suarez card, because going from using a trio attack of Neymar, Salah and Mbappe, you know, very, very quick, pacey, amazing dribbling, to using Suarez, who, yes, has got some decent dribbling stats, but is just nowhere near the level of Mbappe, Neymar or Salah for pace. I really had to change it. So you can't just expect to be able to run past opposition defenders with the Suarez card, because it's just not going to happen. Let's be quite honest here. That is never going to happen. So you really have to kind of change how you basically play the game, and it's all about having to, you know, build up and stuff like that. You can't just, you know, sprint past him, because it's just never going to work out, to be quite honest. But with build up play, he can still be a very, very successful card. And when he is through on goal, you know, as I said before, he is clinical at being able to finish up chances, or at least being able to create chances, because it was really good positioning as well. But yeah, you know, his finishing on the whole, still, I couldn't fault it. It is faultless. It's really, really impressive. His passing as well, to be fair, I would never use him as, I mean, his passing stats are fantastic. I still wouldn't use him as a cam though. But having 88 vision, 87 short passing, 90 curve, 91 or 81 for long passing as well. You know, he came in with 2 assists in the 3 games, linked up well with Mbappe for the most part, so I was you know, pleased with that as well. I couldn't really fault that too much, but I still wouldn't use him as a cam. You've got to use him as a striker, in my opinion. Now, I've noticed in like the summary part of this video, I didn't put pace down as a con to him, but he is slow. It does affect the card. Even having the Catalyst chem star, which gets both his sprint speed and acceleration into the 80s, he's not there. And I think with the fact that we've had the foot freeze promo and all the cards that have come from that promo, and we've also had the road to the final stuff and various other new cards have been put into the game, he's just not one of the most viable, like, best strikers to go for. Don't get me wrong, he's still decent. Like, he's not terrible. He's still a usable card, but there are just many better alternatives to be able to go for. I think it's obviously cool if you're still getting your foot champion rewards. You might be like an Atletico Madrid fan, Barcelona. You might be a Liverpool fan like myself. And for me, I still get a lot of enjoyment out of using him because I like him. But to someone else who might not, be a Liverpool fan or be Uruguayan, if you don't have like any connection to him, or you've never like followed his career or whatever, and he's meaningless to you, you don't really need to have him in your team. But for someone like me as a Liverpool fan who loved watching him, growing up and stuff like that, and obviously what he's gone on to do, with Barca and now Atletico Madrid, to me, it's still really exciting to be able to use him. But to anyone else, it's just a bit of a pointless card in my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.